Good morning, everyone. Today, we are going to be showing you how to log into your student portal to make your course selection requests for the 2016-2017 school year. First, we're going to have you start by logging in to your student portal account. Your username is your student ID number, the number that you use to buy lunch in the cafeteria. Your password is a personalized password that was given to you earlier this year. If you do not know it, your advisors have a list of your usernames and passwords. After you have signed in, you're going to click on the Class Registration tab. This is where you are making your course selections for next year. You will see that there are different areas for all the core subjects for your English, social studies, science, math, and world language classes. And there are also categories for PE and your electives. So to start off, you're going to click on the pencil over on the right-hand side of the area that you're in. So we'll start with English. So you click on the pencil to edit your English course request. Now, when you log into this portal on February 3rd during advisory, there will be a course that will be in bold, and it will say that you were recommended for this course by your current teacher. Your teachers are making recommendations throughout the month of January based on your performance in class this year, based on your PSAT scores, based on conversations with you. So we ask that as you're going through course selection today, that you select for your core courses the levels that you were recommended for. You will then meet with your counselor during the months of February or March, and if you have questions about your level recommendation between now and your meeting with your counselor, we encourage you to speak with your teacher about the courses that you were recommended for and the levels that you are interested in taking, so that if you were to do a level override, you will have had that conversation with your teacher in advance of your meeting with your counselor. So we're going to select an English course, and again, these may look different based on your grade level, the options that are in here, but again, please choose the course that you were recommended for. So we are choosing English 10 High Honors. We're going to click OK. Now, the little red exclamation point that was there before that told us we needed to choose a class for that section turns into a green check mark to let us know that that has been satisfied. You don't necessarily need to choose an English companion course unless you're currently in a reading class that you know that you're continuing in or in the literacy center. But unless that's the case, then you can disregard the English companion course. For social studies, again, we're going to click the pencil. I'm going to choose the course that I was recommended for here. And I'm going to click OK to save it. We'll move on to science. Now, as you are making these choices, you need to keep in mind that you are not only choosing courses that meet your high school graduation requirements, but you also need to keep in mind what your plan is for the future. So the levels of the courses are important, but also the courses that you choose to select. If you are planning to go to a four-year college, you need to plan to take your integrated science, your biology, or AP biology, a chemistry course, a physics course. You need to keep in mind that even if you've met our high school graduation requirements, the major that you're interested in might have some different requirements. So as you are doing this today, please be thinking through the conversations that you've had with teachers, counselors, and your family about what you're thinking for your future. So for science, I was recommended for AP biology. So I'm going to select AP biology, which you'll see is 2 credits. Because the AP science classes, AP bio, chemistry, physics, all meet every day. So you earn 2 credits for those AP classes. As a result, when I look at the AP science section here, only students that are signing up for an AP bio, chem, or physics class will choose a science lab to go along with it. If you've selected honors or college level bio, or honors or college level chemistry, you do not need to choose a science lab. In my case, I was recommended for AP Bio, so I'm going to choose the AP Bio lab that goes along with it. For math, I'm going to select the Algebra 2 class that I was recommended for. If it's a situation where you are looking to double up on your math class, maybe you've had a conversation with your teacher or your family, again, choose the course you were recommended for. These selections can be changed when you meet with your school counselor to finalize everything in the next 2 months. Now we're going to move into PE. If you are going into the 10th grade next year, you will take a PE swim test in your PE 9 class this year that will let you know what level of PE you were recommended for, unless you already know. So you'll either choose beginner, intermediate, or regular. The PE 10 class has a swimming unit, but it is not the entire class. It is a portion of your PE 10 class. So I'm going to sign up for beginner because that was the section I tested into. And then I'm going to choose Health 10 because 1 quarter is PE and the second quarter is Health. And you only have PE for half of the year, 1 semester. Next, World Language. While World Language is not necessarily required for graduation from Windsor High School, if you are planning to continue your education and go to college, we strongly recommend 3 years of the same world language in high school. Colleges do not recognize the 8th grade year that you took prior to getting to Windsor High. So again, you're going to choose the next course in your progression. I'm moving on to French 4 Honors. Now you'll notice at the bottom here that right now I am requesting 6.5 credit hours. The maximum number of credit hours or credits is 8, and the minimum is 6 in order to save my course requests. We do strongly recommend that you take at least 1 study hall at some point during the year. So we recommend requesting between 7 or 7.5 credits, leaving room for either a full year or a half year study hall. So that's important to note as I go to choose my electives, because right now I'm at 6.5. I'm only looking for a study hall for half the year. So I am going to put in 1 full credit of electives to get myself to the 7.5 credits. So I'm going to click on the pencil to choose my electives. And I am thinking about going into business in the future. I'm thinking international business, hence my French background. So to go along with that interest, I am going to choose Accounting 1 to supplement my interest in business. Now, as you go through all the elective choices here, you may have some elective recommendations. If you're in any elective classes this year, your elective teachers might recommend that you move on to the next course that they offer based on your talent in the course, based on your interest. You do not have to select the elective recommendations, but we strongly recommend that you really read through them and think about them because your teachers have taken the time to make some recommendations based on what you've expressed to them in your courses with them this year. So you can take a look through at all the different elective offerings we have. Again, thinking about your future, thinking about where you see yourself after Windsor High School, and choosing courses that will help you explore some different interest areas. So you can take a look at all the ones that are offered and then make your decisions. In my case, I only need to choose 1 full credit to get myself to the 7.5. Now, our final step is to choose some alternates. We ask that students put in 4 alternate electives. These will not be added into the total number of credit hours that you're requesting, but we ask for these alternates to be chosen so that if accounting is full for some reason, the counselors have options that you are interested in to replace accounting in your schedule. We want to make sure that the classes that end up on your schedule are classes that you are interested in and that you selected. So I'm going to choose a few alternates here. I'm going to choose a 2D Foundation Art class because I need an art or a music class to graduate. I'm going to choose an Advanced Photography class because I already took Intro to Photography. I'm going to choose African American History and Culture. And I might be interested in the JROTC program. So I'm going to choose Aerospace Science. I'm going to click OK. And then I'm going to click Submit. And it will save all my